squash it down to get it to where she likes it, but that one is definitely for her. Evie and Pumpkin don't really care about these at all. Now this one is more like something that Pumpkin will play with, although I will say, oh, it fluffs up if you kind of squish it around. It becomes a spiky little thing. Now I will say that Pumpkin and Evie are older. They're almost 5 years old. Well, close anyway. No, actually Evie was born sometime in March 2016, so she's almost 5. And Pumpkin was born in around September 2016, so she's got a way to go. But they don't play as much. You know, Olive is a lot younger. She's not even a year old yet. She loves to play. But Evie and Pumpkin will play sometimes. And sometimes Pumpkin will play with things like that. There are 4 things in here. So we have this. It's plastic tubing. Now I think probably any of these could possibly play with this. We'll put that with Evie's stuff. And the same with this. This little thing on it. This is one of those sisal covered plastic balls, and it has little shaky things in it and feathers on it. Probably any of them might play with this as well. So I don't know. We'll put it with Pumpkin stuff. But again, with the understanding that, you know, the cats, these will just be out, and the cats, any of them could possibly play with any of the things. But as far as the stockings, like, we'll just put it with the pumpkins for right now. And I have purchased a tiny package of Temptations, tasty chicken flavor. Look at, he's already got some of the chicken feathers in his mouth, and he's dreaming of the snack, like a little dream. Crunchy outside, soft inside. The chicken actually looks kind of happy. Like, you know, despite the situation, he doesn't look too upset. He looks pretty happy, and the cat is too. So, okay. It's a little 1.7 ounce packet of cat treats. Now they all love the treats, so these could really go to anyone's stocking. Let's put it with Evie's stocking for right now. Evie is I will say, out of all the cats, Evie is the most food motivated of my 3 cats, followed by Olive and Pumpkin. Pumpkin is not really food motivated at all. She doesn't care. Like, she's just whatever. But these 2, they'll do anything for a snack, but Pumpkin can take it or leave it. She would rather have the next thing. She loves catnip. Catnip is her favorite thing in the world. Now here we have what is claimed to be the world's strongest premium grade all-natural catnip from the cat's Meowie. Cats love it. And here we have this little open window, and you can see it in there. And all of my cats like catnip, but Pumpkin does this funny thing when you give her catnip. I'd really need to get a video of it sometime, especially if she hasn't had it in a while. I have this rug in the dining room, and if you just sprinkle a little bit of the catnip on the rug, especially the rug, but I don't know why, she will go up to it and sniff it, and when she does, her back just starts twitching, like spasming, like it's like just muscle spasms, and her back just ripples. It is the funniest thing. And it'll do it for quite a while. For like a minute, it will just ripple while she's sniffing the catnip. The other 2 don't do that. Now, Evie, when you give her catnip, she likes to roll in it and sort of smush her face into it and eat some. But she likes to roll in it. Olive kind of tries to snort it, and she always ends up getting some up her nose. And then she has a sneezing fit. It is so funny. They all 3 react so differently to catnip. They become very possessive of the catnip and don't want the others to get near it. So what I do is I will do 3 excellent cat toys. They do, all three of the cats love playing with these. And I had a couple out, and they're now gone. Like, they go under the stove or the refrigerator, and they just disappear. I mean, even when I take a yardstick and rake up under there, like, I don't know where they are. They're not under there. But I found these. I had totally forgotten that she gave me more. There were several in this bag that she gave me. So they're pink and green. But cats really like these because they have the little hooks, you know, like Velcro, and they can really grab them with their claws, and they can kind of throw them. It's the coolest thing to watch them play with these little things. It's just so cool because they will grab it with their claw and kind of sling it, and it flies away, and they chase it, and they're lightweight, and they go pretty far when they roll on the floor. So, yeah, they're great for lint too. I mean, you can put them in with your clothes, but I use them more as cat toys. So let's give everybody one of these. she's in my room. It's weird, but I want to give this to her. Like maybe I will keep it in my room because sometimes she will play up here. I don't know why, but she won't play anywhere else because Pumpkin is really kind of strange. She's a very high-strung cat. I mean, like, everything freaks her out for some reason. But when she's in my room, it's like she relaxes more and she's a little bit more calm, so she feels more comfortable to play. Oh, look, we have a little catnip fish. This is also from Hearts. It's like the little goldfish crackers, only I don't think you would want to eat this one. It's just a little pillow. It's got the tag. We don't need the big tag. I know they have to put it on there though when they sell She's fine now. She's downstairs. Okay, speaking of Olive, let's do her stocking next. Now, what do we have here? I think this should probably go in last. She loves these things. The other two don't care for them. But again, we're going to put the little crinkle, the little Velcro dryer lint ball in there first. We'll open it up a little bit. Grab your ball, stuff it. Boy, it went right down. Okay. Then maybe we'll do the tinkle ball. Put that one in. And the catnip fish. And the crinkle ball. We're going to just sort of lightly stuff that into the top. Like that. Okay, so there's Evie. Olive, right there. Now for Pumpkin. Okay, so what do we have here? Now Pumpkin's stocking's gonna have one more thing in it. We have 5 things for her. Not that we love her more, it just sometimes works out that way. Okay. So again, we have our little dryer lint ball down to the bottom there, to the toe. Now let's see, when you have longer items like this, typically I put things in this, like this, last, because you want to just kind of stick it down in here somewhere, but not where it's going to interfere with the loop. Okay, let's take the little coronavirus ball. If it were blue, I would stick it in there. There we go. Okay, let's do the little mouse next. And you can kind of shake the stocking to kind of settle everything if you want. And then we have this crazy thing here. We're going to put that in. Okay. Now, here's how I would do it. You take the handle of this toy, you stick it down in there. And I would leave a little bit of it hanging out as a little teaser. There, and see, it doesn't interfere with the loop at all. So there we have the stockings all ready to go. And of course, don't forget the treats for Evie, the treats for Olive, and the catnip here for Pumpkin. And they are also going to receive those things, but they will not actually be inside the stocking. And they are all ready for Christmas Eve night, which is very exciting. Alright, now that we have that ready, I want to show you one more thing. It's completely unrelated to the stockings, but it's so yummy, I have to tell you about it. I'm going to clear these away and show it to you. Here is the item I wanted to show you. Well, I should probably say, if you haven't bought any of these at Aldi, don't do it, because once you buy them, you will not be able to stop. I am addicted to these things. Now this is at Aldi, and you can get this 400-gram bag. That's over 14 ounces of a wafer assortment. Okay, this is German. These are made in Germany, and I do not speak German. Winternacht. I could be wrong about that. Winternacht. I don't know. It's German. Anyway, it's a wafer assortment. Crispy wafers partially coated with chocolate. They're all different types of wafers. I think this one is my favorite. Not because it's totally phallic, but because it tastes like, this one is filled with this nice sweet, it's not white chocolate, but it's like this creamy stuff, and shut up.